Okay, students, let's review for your Mod 4 Topic 1 test. Number 1, we want to find the arc length of AB. When it's only got two letters, again, that means to go to the minor arc, which is 120 degrees. So we have 120 out of the 360 times 2 pi r, and r is 10 here. 120 over 360 reduces to 1/3 times 2 pi times 10. No canceling there, so you get 20 pi over 3 and then feet. That'd be the exact answer. If they wanted to round to the nearest tenth or hundredth, then you'd actually type 20 times pi in your calculator and divide by 3. Do not use 3.14. Actually use the pi button on the graphing calculator. Number 2, you had a square and you cut out this piece of the square, which is 1/4 of a circle, with this being the center of the circle. Okay, and it wants the approximate perimeter. So it wants the perimeter of the purple right there. Okay, so obviously we know that's 3 feet. This is 3 feet, so that's a total of 6. And now we need to find this arc length and add it to it. Okay, well, so you have the 6 feet plus that arc length, which is 90 over 360, which is 1/4 of 2 pi r, and the r being 3 feet. The 2 will cancel with the 4 2 times, so you get 6 plus 3 pi over 2 parentheses feet, because that way the feet are distributed to both. You don't have to write the feet twice. That'd be the exact answer. If it said nearest tenth or hundredth, again, you put 3 times pi, use the actual pi button in your graphing calculator, and then divide by 2 plus the 6. All right, number 3. We want the area of the sector. That's that piece right there. Radius is 10. Oh, they had to tell us what that degrees was here. Let's see. Let's say it was 60 degrees. So that was 60 degrees right there. Okay, so the area of the sector would be 60 over 360, which reduces to 1/6 pi r squared. And what is r? 10. I can do 10 times 10. Okay, that 10 divides by 2, and the 6 divides by 2. And then so I actually get 5 times 10 is 50 pi over 3, and then inches squared, square inches is how you say it. So exact answer is 50 pi over 3. And if it says approximately, we'll just go to, well, I'll have to tell you if it says approximately which round to. I'll look at the answer key, but we'll just say approximately going to the nearest ones as of right now. The area of the shader region, okay? Well, that's be 300 degrees. If that took out 60, I have 300 degrees left. Okay, so I have 300 degrees over 360 times pi r squared. Okay, well, the zeros cancel there. 30 over 36, divide each by 6. You get 5/6 pi. I'm just using my brain here, so I split it up to 10 times 10. The 6 cancels down again, that's 5. Okay, so I have 5 times 5 is 25 times 10 is 250 pi over 3 square inches. Okay, and again, if they want to approximately, I'd put 250 pi over 3 in the calculator and then round to the nearest whole number. Okay, number 4, find the area of the segment. Okay, so that means I need to find the area of this sector right there and subtract off the area of, oh, it tells me the area of the segment. Okay, and what's the radius? Okay, well, we know this is the area of the sector minus the area of the triangle. Now, since it's 90 degrees, that's my height right there. And we know the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times the height. That has to, and it's a radius, so that means they're both the base and the height are the same number. So I could just write that as 1/2 s squared has to equal the 32. So double both sides. I get 64. Take the square root of 64, and the s, or the radius, has to be 8. Okay, 8, and then whatever units. Let's say they told you this was square feet. Then this would be 8 feet. Okay, number 5. 2 rows of 3 cans each, stacked. Each side of the can touches the box. Okay, so it's tightly packed. Each can has a height of 4 inches and a diameter of 2 inches. So that means the radius is 1 inch. What's the volume of the empty space in the box? So all the air that's left. Okay, well, so if I have this box, okay, okay, the height of each can is 4 inches. So you got a 4 inches and a 4 inches. So that's a total of 8 inches there. The diameter is 2 inches. So there's 2 inches there, another 2 inches there, 2 rows of 3 cans each, and 2 inches there. So it actually got cut off right there. I made it too big. Okay. So now we know and then it would be the same amount going backwards. So it's another 6 inches there. Okay, so the volume of the box, let's write the box like that. It's going to be 8 times 6 times 6. So 36 times 8. 36 times 8. 8, add the 4, 24, 28, 288 cubic inches minus, that's the entire box, but we have to subtract off the volume of all 6 cans, which are cylinders. So I have 6 cans, so 6 times pi r squared h. Remember, volume of cylinders, pi r squared h. I have 6 of them. Okay, so now I can go ahead and fill that in. Volume equals 288 minus 6 pi r, we already said is 1 squared, and the height they told me was 4. I'm about to sneeze here. Okay, so that would be 288 minus 24 pi cubic inches. Okay. Um, so that's the exact answer. And if they want an approximate answer, you round to whatever they want you to go to. It doesn't say to go to anything, so leave it as exact answer. So that would be the exact answer. Okay. Number 6. Okay, we have pie or pizza, whatever, 6 equal slices. The radius is 4. We want the arc length of each slice. So we have to know what this x degrees is. Well, since they're all the same, I know a circle is 360 divided by 6 is 60 degrees. Okay, oops, and the radius was 4. So I have 60 over 360, which is 1/6 reduced, and the arc length 2 pi r, the circumference. And okay, so that will cancel down to 3, and I get 4 pi over 3 inches. That's the exact. Okay, and then if they wanted to round it, you just round it, putting a calculator around. Now they want the area of each slice. So again, it's the same degrees, 60 over 360, except for now area is pi r squared. So pi, and what's the r? 4. 4 squared would be 4 times 4. So I divide each by 2, I get that right there. I get 8 pi over 3 square inches this time, so it's area. Okay. Number 7. Okay, for 7, they want the area of the shaded region. Shaded region is that outside of the circles right there, between that and the outside of the square, or the rest of the square. Okay, and they have to tell me something such as the diameter of each circle is 4 inches. Okay, and they want the area, and it says leave your answer in terms of pi. Okay, that means pi, whenever it says leaving your answer in terms of, that means that must be the answer, so pi must be the answer. So 4 inches for the diameter here. So that's 4, there's 4, and there's another 4, so 8. And obviously 4 there and another 4 there, 8, so square. So area of the square minus the area of the circles, plural. Area of the square is 64, 8 times 8, minus the area of each circle, which is 4 circles. We know the area of a circle is pi r squared. So we just filled in 64 minus 4 pi, and what's the r? The diameter, oh, I said the diameter was 4. Yeah, so yeah, correct. 4 and 4 is 8. So the diameter radius is 2 inches. So 2 squared. So that's 64 minus 4 times 4 is 16 pi. And then parentheses square inches. Okay, number 8. We have a 3, 4, 5 Pythagorean triple. You should recognize that. It says what solid is formed by rotating the triangle around side AB. So if I take that side and just rotate this around that, don't I get a cone? Okay, cone is what that would be. And if they asked something else, you can go on from there. All right, number 9. I have this right here. They want the volume. That's what they're looking for. As that is rotated about the y-axis. Okay, well, if I rotate a rectangle about the y-axis, I get a cylinder. So you have to know the shape that it comes out to be, a cylinder. And what's the volume of a cylinder? Pi r squared h. Well, there's my r, 1, 2, 3. There's my h, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I just fill it in. So volume equals pi 3 squared times 4. 9 times 4 is 36 pi. And then whatever the units are, let's say they were feet. So that'd be cubic feet because it's volume. And if it told you to round to something, you round to it. It looks like it might have a drop down answer for you to choose from. Okay, and lastly, it's going to ask you for different slices of a shape and ask you what's formed by it, or a bunch of stacks of different shapes. Okay, if you stack a bunch of squares, obviously it's going to stay as a square prism. If they get smaller as they go up, then that will be a square pyramid. If let's see, a bunch of rectangles are stacked, and then similar cubes are stacked, They're going to ask about the dimensions. These are 4 multiple choice questions right there dealing with that. Okay, and that's a good review of your test for Mod 4, Topic 1.